everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my Pandas eyeshadows finale. I have decided to take the month off for December, so I am going to do a finale now, and then I will restart the project come January because I do like this project and I do want to carry it on for next year. I do still get a few pounds a year on it and it's just fun and enjoyable, and I like the random aspect of it, even though sometimes you get shades that are kind of impossible to pan or take forever. I still like it. So this is my finale. I actually do have a pan, so that is exciting. So if you want to have a look and see my progress, then stay tuned. All right, so we're going to start with the shade that I have used the most in the project so far out of the ones that I currently still have, and it is from my BH Cosmetic Chilling in Chicago. So this one, I really thought I was going to have a pan in it, and I'm honestly so upset that I don't have a pan in it. It is the shade Magnificent. I'll put up on the screen what it looked like 2 months ago. I think I do have a picture of it last month as well, but if you are, if you know my channel at all, you know I did not post my Pandas eyeshadows in November, so I only posted it on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, cheeky little plug, go follow me on Instagram. I try to post as much as I can, I'm trying to get better at that. But anyway, you saw what it looked like last time. I was really hoping to have a pan in it, but I do not have a pan in it. This is what it's looking like now. And as you can see, quite a nice dent. I have used it 5 times since November, since the last time I updated it on my Instagram, and I really thought I was going to hit pan. I've used it a total of 17 times now in this project, and I still have not hit pan. And I think that's the longest I've ever tried to use a shadow in a BH Cosmetic palette and not hit pan. I don't know what it is about it. I honestly thought I was going to, because they're not that deep. Like, this one is another shimmer, and it looks like I'm about where that one is, but again, I used this one today, tried to hit pan, and no pan appeared, and I'm not gonna force it. So yeah, it's just a pigmented shade. I don't need a lot of it. It's really beautiful, but I'm so upset that I've been working on it this long, and I just have not hit pan in it yet. But you know what, maybe one time next year I will be able to hit pan in it. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But this one, sadly, no pan. Okay, so next up is from the Wild Child from Colourpop. Now, normally I always said I really didn't care for this palette, but this shade in particular is absolutely amazing. So I'll put up on the screen what it looked like. I had a pretty nice little dent in it. It is such a fluffy, powdery matte. It is so delightful to use. It's unlike most Colourpop mattes, which are really dry and hard pressed. It's not hard pressed at all. So honestly, as a panner and somebody who likes to hit pan in eyeshadow, it has been an absolute pleasure using this, because I didn't think I was going to get this much use out of it, or even a pan, because it is such a dark shade as well, and I don't usually do dark shades. But this is what it's looking like. So you can see I do have a lovely pan. It honestly didn't take me that long. I used it 6 times this month, and in total I have used it 12 times in this project, which is exciting. So that is probably the quickest pan I've ever had in a matte shade that didn't already have a significant dent in it, I have to say. So I'm quite proud of myself, but I also know that the formula was very different in this palette. And I'm not complaining about it. I just wish that all Colourpop mattes were like this, because it's absolutely stunning. But anyway, the shade is Feisty, and I just use it in my, my outer V for most looks. I did a lot of neutral looks this month, and it was kind of my go-to. I actually paired these together all the time because I was trying to hit pan in them so much. And out of the two, I honestly didn't expect this one to have pan in first. So I'm very happy about that I'm closing out the project with at least another pan. So that one is done. And I have another pan in the Colourpop palette, which is really exciting, because for me, they are pretty hard to pan. Okay, so the next 3 items I rolled in all last month, and I did post that on my Instagram. But if you aren't familiar with that, then they will all be new shades that you're not familiar with, because obviously I did not have a video last month. So I rolled in a shade from the Technique Days from Beauty Bay. These were all random, and the shade that was rolled in is Spectrum, which is a green shimmer. I'll just put up on the screen what it looked like when I rolled it in. Just a spoiler, I have not hit pan in this, but it is a beautiful shade. I just didn't do a lot of green looks this last month, and yeah, I've only had a month to work on these, so it is kind of a luck of the draw. I just didn't want to do that many green looks. So this is what it's looking like, and I've only used it once. But it is a very, very creamy shade. It's Beauty Bay. It's you know, if you know Beauty Bay and their shimmer formula, you know how creamy they are most of the time. And this is no different. I really love this palette. It's just a cute little palette, and I don't know if it's sold out, but it's usually on offer. It's usually about £5. So, you know, if you don't have colors like this, which I didn't, I just wanted like some blocks of color, then I would definitely recommend picking it, because you can't really go wrong with Beauty Bay. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, no pan, only used it the one time. But if I had another month, I probably would hit pan in this. It's just a really nice shade. I just didn't do a lot of green looks. I'll just show you what that looks like. It is very beautiful. It's a lovely, lovely shimmer green, but the only green looks that I kind of did, I did do a few green looks. Obviously, I did one with this one, but I think I did one or two others, and they were more grungy, darker greens. And this is just a little bit too vibrant for what I was going for, so obviously I didn't pick it. Anyway, the next one is from Honey and from Colourpop, and it is the shade Dandy, and it is a shimmery yellow. So I will put up on the screen what it looked like last time. But again, I didn't really have too much time to work on this, only 1 month. And I don't know, it's a nice shade, but I think this one would probably take me about 3 months, 4 months to hit pan in this type of project. And so yeah, I've only used it the 3 times. This is what it's looking like now, and it's a beautiful shade. I really like it. I did a few sorry, my camera just moved, that's so weird. I did a few yellow looks. I'm so thrown off by my camera moving randomly, that was very strange. And I really enjoyed it, but you know, I just didn't have enough time to work on it. So this shade, and this shade worked beautifully together. I was doing, as I said, a lot of neutral looks, and then I had a couple of yellow looks. That green just kind of stood out and it was in the way. So again, why I didn't use that. But yeah, I used it 3 times. Beautiful shade. It's a shame that I'm doing the finale, because I could have carried on, but I do want to give myself a month off, so I'm not going to go back on that. And then the last shade that was picked is actually a Pastel Roses shade, which I initially was very gutted about. I was like, oh my gosh, no, these are so expensive and they're special. But then I thought, hang on a minute, I'm not using these shades. This is perfect, and I haven't hit pan, but I definitely got some use. This is actually, the shade that was picked is by far my favorite shade out of the ones that I received from Pastel Roses earlier this year. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, a little bit hesitant, but happy anyway to have picked that one randomly. So the shade that I picked was Treats, and it is a beautiful, I'll put up on the screen what it looked like last time, but it is a absolutely stunning lilac purple shimmer. It is so gorgeous. I used it 3 times this month, but it is very creamy. It's actually the creamiest shade that I received from the Pastel Roses in terms of the formula, so you can kind of see a difference already. But this is my Pastel Roses, and this is the shade right here. It is so stunning, but you can see I have quite a nice little dip going on, and honestly, if I had kept this in the project for maybe another month or 2, I would have hit pan. But I'm happy nonetheless to have used it. I also used this one the other day with it, so it got me to use another shade as well. I kind of neglected these. I just think they're so beautiful, I don't really want to use them, but that's kind of stupid, so I need to get over that. But yeah, this is just such a stunning, beautiful shade, and it kind of transforms any sort of mauvey pink purpley look that you're doing, because it has a little bit of blue. I don't know, I love it. I love it. It's so stunning. It's got pink, purple, blue, and silver, and it's just beautiful. So yeah, that is the color story that I've been working on. I did hit pan in this shade, which I'm very excited about, but I'm giving myself a break. I'm gonna do a brand new set come January, which I'm really excited about. So anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. My dog is here, so he's like snorting and making noise if you hear that. But yeah, anyway, hope everyone's well. I will see you all next time in my next video. Bye.